Now, I don't know what your favorite season is. Is it fall? Is it winter? Is it spring? Is it summer? My favorite season is trade season, and we're now 1 month away from the NBA's trade deadline on February 6th, and there's a new rumor today that the Lakers have made Kyle Kuzma available in trade talks. Mark Stein of the New York Times, he's reporting that the Sacramento Kings have interest in trading for Kyle Kuzma. Now, the Kings would likely need to include pending free agent Bogdan Bogdanovic as part of a deal for Kuzma, but Luke Walton, he's very high on Kuzma, who he coached for 2 seasons with the Los Angeles Lakers. And the Lakers, apparently they're still high on Kuzma, but by all accounts, his fit with LeBron James and Anthony Davis has been widely questioned by unnamed sources surrounding the team. So are the Lakers really considering moving Kyle Kuzma? Here's Brian Windhorst on a potential Kuzma trade.
When you talk to the Lakers, according to some teams that I've talked to, Kyle Kuzma is available. Doesn't mean that they are saying, will you take Kyle Kuzma off our hands? But if you want Kyle Kuzma, he is available right now. The challenge is he makes $2 million. So under the NBA trade rules, remember, if you're the Lakers, you're going to trade Kyle Kuzma, you're going to want a player that is as good or better to come back. Or in some situations, maybe multiple players.
Right.
But you can't do that with a $2 million player.
Right.
So it makes it very difficult to find a trade. Secondly, the real piece that they would have to sort of add to it would be Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's the guy who makes the most money of a guy they could trade. But Caldwell-Pope has a no-trade clause because of the nature of his contract. And this summer, not a lot of teams have money. It's not a time that people were going to be. The reason he's got no trade clause is he would give up his bird rights in the trade. These are not the days to give up your bird rights, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody knows this. And then maybe they could pad the trade out with like DeMarcus Cousins. But even in that case, DeMarcus Cousins may not play again this year. So it's very difficult for the Lakers to construct a trade.
And so if you're the Los Angeles Lakers, if you can flip Kyle Kuzma for Bogdan Bogdanovic, you do that deal yesterday, but it's not going to be a one-for-one. One, the salaries don't match up. Kyle Kuzma, he makes just over $2 million a year, but also Sam Amick is saying, hey, they need more if they want to try to get a Bogdanovic deal. He tweeted out today, Reese Steinlein's intel about possible Kuzma for Bogdanovic swap. I'm told Kings are unlikely to be interested straight up. They value his versatility, are comfortable with his restricted free agency, and are 0-6 without him. So 0-6 without him on the year. He's an impact player for them. On the year, he's averaging 14.5 points per game, 3 boards, 3.6 assists, shooting 42.6% from the field, but his value comes from beyond the arc. He's shooting 38.3% from 3 this year compared to Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma's averaging 11.8 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, less than an assist per game, 42% from the field, and 34.6% from beyond the arc. Now, another thing to consider is, yes, the Lakers and Kings, they've engaged in trade talks in the past, but nothing ever materialized. The Kings and Lakers have never completed a trade, so if they do, this will be the first of its kind. And I think if you're the Lakers, if you can get something for Kyle Kuzma, an upgrade, a more of a veteran presence, this team is in win this year mode, win now mode. Now, there's no question that Bogdanovic is a better player than Kyle Kuzma, but maybe Bogdanovic has made it clear that he has no intention of re-signing in Sacramento. If that's the case, they've got to get something for him. Why not take a chance on Kyle Kuzma? Look, Kyle Kuzma is a streaky shooter. Kyle Kuzma, not much of a defender, gets happy feet on defense, doesn't have a lot of moves in his arsenal, but what he's good at is being a streaky player. He's a player that can put up a lot of points, get you 20, 25 points, catch fire from deep, and I like him on the Sacramento Kings. Hey, if you're Kyle Kuzma, look what happened to Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball. Brandon Ingram, he's having a career year, averaging over 25 a game. Last 3 games for Lonzo Ball, averaging more than 20 points a game. It looks like he's turned the corner. Hey, you go outside all the pressure, playing for the Los Angeles Lakers, a change of scenery, going to a young team like the Sacramento Kings, playing for a coach that you played for. I can see why Sacramento might be enamored with Kyle Kuzma. Look, he's a marketable player. He has a shoe deal. He's got the real Slim Shady look going on right now.
Got 15 points off the bench in 20 minutes.
And And another thing, I don't think that there's anything that's involving the Los Angeles Lakers that LeBron James is not involved with. I think LeBron James is somehow involved with these Kyle Kuzma trade leaks because, hey, you remember what happened after the Christmas Day game? Kawhi Leonard's trainer, also Kyle Kuzma's trainer, had some choice words to say about LeBron James on his Instagram, and to me, that's a little bit of a factor. I don't think it's everything. I think it more has to do with the fact that Kyle Kuzma has never played in the playoffs. He's never participated in the playoffs, and you rarely see guys in their first year in the playoffs come in and hit the ground running. They would be wise to bring in someone, get what they can for him. They have to win a championship this year. LeBron James is 35 years old. They need to get a championship this year, and if they can trade Kuzma and upgrade their roster, then you do it. Thanks for watching the Get More Sports YouTube channel. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me at DMac_LA. And for all the hottest sports content in the game, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and most importantly, give me all your takes right down below in the comments section. I want all your takes right down below in the comments section. And for all the hottest and latest sports news, head over to GetMoreSports.com.